I'm Greg Halinda, owner of Greg Halinda Photography.
We have loved the quality of Greg's work. We've loved the lighting and the care that he's taken.
Greg's advantage, I think, comes most from being in the region for the duration that he has been. He's got almost 20 years of experience in Wood Buffalo, and over those 20 years, things have changed significantly. Greg knows what used to be, he knows what is, and he can imagine what will be in the future as well from those experiences. So I think that he is an excellent choice in terms of the industrial work that he's done.
One day I'll be up in a helicopter photographing an oil sands plant. The next day I might be following a visiting politician to Fort McMurray, and then on another day I might be in a school photographing kids doing classroom work or participating in something special to them at their school. So it's great to have that variety, to get out and meet people where they're at, you know, in a different place every day.
Greg has been more than a photographer to me. He's actually been a friend as well. And when it came time for my first election to run for mayor, I used Greg and his amazing services to in fact create the images that would be a part of the campaign. So his work was featured through my campaign literature, and more prominently than that, in fact, the multitude of signs that are a part of any election. His photograph was what graced every sign that I had put out in the first election, and frankly, where I was successful, I think a big part of it was the work that he had contributed to that campaign.
Our project that we built in Fort McMurray was a 2-building, 4-story apartment complex. And the interesting part of the construction technique that we used was that it was built modularly. That is, the apartment suites were actually built in Lethbridge, Alberta, and then trucked to the site and craned into place. It took place over the course of 6 days. So in that time, it went from nothing to a 4-story building. The process of doing that, we felt would be well documented, or should be well documented, and the time-lapse photography that Greg did for us did exactly that.
Fantastic, excellent quality, excellent. Well, basically that's why we went to Greg, is because we were taking our own pictures and it just wasn't the quality that we needed. So we went to Greg, and he's a great guy to work with as far as you know, his schedule, and he's really flexible. Good guy to work with in regards to personality, and he gets along with everybody, and very professional at what he does. One of the most famous pictures for SMS that we have is a picture of Jennifer, one of our welders, and she's got sparks in the background, and it's just a fantastic picture. Greg took that for us.
He's very easy to work with. You know, our dog, as I said before, is not the easiest animal, and he just goes with the flow. Working with our children when they're a little bit gregarious and tired, there's always a little joke and brings people back to focus, and he gets some beautiful results. It was exactly what we wanted.
I've lived here over 15 years. I know the area, I love living here, and I just love sharing with the world what's going on up here through my camera.